SWB audio capture, not registered.
Sweetie. Yes. Mm-hmm.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
All right, let's get started. Oh, that's still building. All right, cool. I am hoping everything is working tonight. Yeah. All right, there I am. I'm in the little circle. We all know I have chat issues when I'm at my partner's place, so fingers crossed everything's working. Thumbs up if it does. Yeah, little thumbs up there. Hold on. The thumbs up disappeared. All right. And straight away, we are gonna do that straight away. I don't know if you can hear Socks's meows and stuff like that. But yeah, she's right next to me meowing. All right, there she goes again. All right. So yeah, let's jump back into it. So I've kind of forgotten where I was. I didn't have enough time last Friday to stream. Just a bunch of stuff was happening, and I just... by the time I was like, all right, I can finish stuff, it was 8 already. So, yeah. Anyway, welcome everyone. Let's just jump straight into it. We've built the source. Let's see what we need to do. So we can jump into here. Let's actually just go dark admin. Oops, didn't hit that correctly. Sorry, I'm on a different computer. We've got the schedule, we've got the scheduled objects. Ooh, and no, this is not a problem. Because we've got to go Python 3 manage migrate. So what's actually happening here is it's saying no such table as nearby each object template group. That just means we haven't pushed all the migrations yet. So that's fine, we just do that. We hit reload. So we have to actually recompile everything. This will take time. So yeah, let's just, actually it should be fine. It'll recompile over stuff it's already done. A no such table as that. No, we did that, thank you very much. Let's remove the database. It's fine. It's a temporary database, so we can actually just recreate it. So Python 3 manage migrate. So that's rebuilding the whole database from scratch. What we want is we've got a couple of fixtures which we can potentially use. So Python 3 manage load data, and then we got near beach fixtures, and I'm going to import the basic sort of stuff. There we go, npm run watch. We reload this. Now, this is a bug. So we want to go to nearbeach.utrack and all that kind of stuff. We actually haven't programmed in the permissions yet for the scheduled stuff, and we've got to actually do that pretty quickly. We need dark admin. And the first login, what actually happens is it actually creates a couple of things, which is cool. There we go. So I think the database was on an old sort of structure, and I should have removed that a long time ago. So yeah. All right, here we are. Let's create a new scheduled object. Oops, as I was just about to click it, it just does that thing. So we're going to click new scheduled object. We're going to go and go task. We're going to go scheduled monthly task. All right. We're just going to use the new each incorporated sort of stuff. We're going to make it for these two teams. We're actually going to state monthly, and we're going to say, let's say the 14th, and no end date. Actually, let's say number of repeats. Let's give 4 repeats. Oh, we've got a new error. Okay, number of repeats. So by default, that's 0. I'm going to go end date. Put that in the future. I'm going to have a look at this. Number of repeats, eh? Give me a couple of seconds. I'm just going to open up this. I'm going to go get status. Because that should not be appearing. That wasn't appearing on our other thing. I'm going to go this. I'm going to go get status. Get reset hard. Just in case I've got any code in here that is causing an issue. npm run watch. I'm going to rerun all this. Actually, before I do that, git pull. So yeah, this particular feature I'm hoping to have done. I was hoping to have it done by now. I just haven't had time. So yeah, npm run watch, because we want that watch to happen. We're just going to wait just a little while. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh god, I don't know why we're rolling. And we are joined today with Socks. So she's here. She's you can probably hear her complaining. Okay, I just want to make sure this is opened. All right, we're deleting everything. We're just going to hit reload. All right. A weekly task. I'm just going to put in a weekly task. Oh, sorry, I've been like looking down all day. My neck is killing me. Got the prawn neck going on. All right, we're gonna go weekly task. Start today, no end date, day of the week. Let's say Friday. Oh, it's coming up again. All right, number of repeats. Let's just, oops. Actually, it should be set in the data. I'm gonna have to put this to the left. Sorry, I just can't read it down there. It's very hard. All right. End date, single day, schedule, number of undefined. Oh, is that rain? Sorry, Socks is getting a lovely head scratch from me. All right, number of repeats. This number of repeats. All right, so there it is there. This should be doing the, submit new scheduled object, async. This is in fact min.javascript. We don't want that. We actually, we're removing the JavaScript from up here. Sorry, someone was just calling me. Give me 2 seconds, sorry. All right. What am I doing? I don't know. So submit object, number of repeats. So if number of repeats, otherwise that. All right. So if we go into data, set this number of repeats. Now this is part of the new scheduled object dot view. So this is part of the submit new schedule. All right, cool. So it goes through and it submits it no matter what. So we've got number of repeats here. I don't know why it's coming up with an issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the view itself. And we're going to have a look at that particular component. So we're looking at the new scheduled object. So this whole entire component itself. Now, excuse me, whilst I just move myself around. Oh my God. Just so I can hit that X. So in here, what I want to do is I want to check under, not the props, but the data. We want number of repeats undefined. It's saying 0 there. Now, I could have easily screwed up. Oh, I think I did. Oh, I think I know what I've done. All right, so I've moved everything into the props so we can change the defaults and stuff like that. Probably should not have committed that code. Yes. Because we did it at the start because we were thinking we were going to actually use the same component and stuff like that, and ended up being like, no, there's a lot more trickery to it. It's almost the same layout and stuff like that, but there's several key changes in there for us to actually justify having a new component. There's going to be a bit of overlap code, but we were like, no, that is perfectly fine. And what has actually happened here is number of repeats. Oh no, there it is, number of repeats, 0. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom all the way up. I'm going to go number of repeats. We've got a 0 there. We've got that. Update scheduler frequency. Hang on, we might need to go down a level. Scheduler. Alright, sorry. God, I'm just absolutely yawning tonight. All right. where am I going? What do I want to do? I want to do scheduler frequency. So object scheduler, scheduler frequency. Let's have a look in here. Number of repeats should be in here. So yeah, number of repeats model. Yeah, all right, cool. Number of repeats model number is 0, all right. All right, tell you what. Let's restart. Let's see what number of repeats is by default. Undefined. And I think I know why. I actually don't know why. We're going to find out why. All right. Number of repeats. That's going to be 0 in the data. All right. That's where we declare it. And we don't have it in the props. Yeah, because I reset it. Validation, that's fine. Methods. Number of repeats. This is sending the data upstream. What I'm going to do, console log data. Data. All right, I'm going to see what happens here. I'm just going to see if this actually gets called when we reload everything. So we've just reloaded everything. It doesn't get called. Okay. And hey, Nocturnal, how are you? Sorry, my I've got it set up at the moment. I don't have my iPad here with me today, so hopefully I won't miss any chat. I've actually got my work laptop behind this laptop, propped up on a washing basket. So yes, that's how I'm working today. I'm at my partner's place. I spent all of Saturday cleaning up my place and then giving the keys to Mum, who will probably come in and clean up more. Yeah. Yeah, I can't complain. I'm looking forward to this holiday. So I've just got to figure out how to put Twitch onto vacation mode. So, yeah. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty much all packed, all ready to go. All I need to do is help clean my partner's place. So, yeah, he's currently working night shift, so I'll do that for him. And nothing major, just a good tidy and a dust, that's all. So yeah, I am looking forward to it. Socks is also here, yelling at me. Wait, I'll get her. There we go. There we go. If I hop out of the way, it looks like she's handling the stream. She's like, hey, yep. She's like, I don't know what's gone wrong here. I don't know why that's undefined. It's just crazy. Yes. And that's how I should do a stream. Okay, the treats. I know I brought treats. All right, I'll be right back. They are somewhere. Whoop. All right, here they are. All right, come on, socks. No, over here. Back up. All right. Give me a second. I'll move this like here. I'll move this over like this. I'll do the secret screen. Oh, it's not showing my webcam. No. All right. Damn it. All right. There goes socks. Is she appearing? No, she's not appearing. There we go. It looks like some monster. Right, she is there. She is eating the treats. It's just, it doesn't look like her. Socks, sweetie. You want to look up? You going to look up here? No? She disappeared anyway. All right. She did get the treats. And she is now happy. All right. I should have taken a photo or something. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to find out why. So we want to go something, something, something. What is it called? We want, click on the views. We've got number of repeats. So we do set it as 0 here. This is sending it to the back end. So we're happy with that code. Okay, so what I'm going to do, console log number of repeats, this dot number of repeats. All right, timeout, set timeout. Console log repeats again. And we just want to do that after 200 milliseconds. I just want to see if it changes. That's all this is for. And I realize this is gonna throw up an issue. Holy hell. Sorry, my little Mac is on struggle town there. I think it was because it was compiling. Number of repeats, 0. Oh, it is actually modifying the data. All right. So we got the end condition, number of repeats, 0. And then it does it again. Number of repeats, 0. And then it's still undefined. No, I see it. All right, cool. Number of repeats model. We don't have that. This is going to be a very quick and easy fix. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to undo what I just done. I'm going to go number of repeats. No. And what we want to do, it's just going to be easier if we actually copy and paste over. And that should do that problem. Wait, I should wait a little bit longer than that. Because it's still... Oh, that's the wrong place to do it. Oops. That's this place. And then we get rid of this data. Sweet. Thumbs up. Yeah, it does fireworks. All right. Okay, it's not doing that. Great. That's great. Let's have a look at the data. Sorry. Oh. That number repeats 0. Sweet. We did it. I'm going to zoom back out. So what we want is, let's have monthly task. Monthly task. Let's do this monthly. do it next week. No end date at the moment. Let's go create. Done. All right. Yes. Now, what we got up to, oh, I forgot to actually put this in as QA team in there, but this is all working. Yeah, because we had to do something to get that to work properly. All right, and then it's just the scheduler frequency isn't working. So, good news is we can send data down into that. And hopefully that will render out correctly. I think we just haven't done it because, why didn't I do it? I think I ran out of time, or I just didn't know how I wanted to tackle that problem yet. But I do believe we can just tackle it today and hopefully get it done and just be like, yes. Because once this is done, we just need to do the, that would mean we've got the create, we've got the read, we just need to do the update and the delete functionality, which the delete functionality is going to actually be the switch this off functionality. So yeah, if someone doesn't want to run the scheduler anymore, they just go, just turn it off, deactivate it. And then what we could potentially do is, once it's deactivated, we reload it all up and yeah, we'll think about it. So, getting back into this, let's jump back into this. So I'm going to close this one. We no longer need it. We're going to keep this one open. We're going to close that one, and we're going to not minimize that because I actually need the scheduler information. All right, cool. I think that's new functionality. Ooh, that is new functionality. All right. Going in here. Download full line code completion mode. Full line code completion is a built-in plugin that enhances code completion with inline suggestion. The plugin is only uses local LLMs and does not send any data over the internet. Offers LLM for JavaScript. Would you like to? No, it's fine. That's fine. I can do this. I've been using JavaScript for I don't want to know how many years now. All right, what was I doing? I was calling this particular functionality. So the scheduler frequency, we've got number of days beforehand, days, end day condition, end day model, number of repeats, scheduler frequency. So we've got it calling stuff down. I don't think it's yeah, because that should be that should be on monthly. I swear to you, when I'm on holidays, I probably won't even yawn once. I'll probably be there and be like, I haven't yawned in ages. And yet, when I go on stream, I don't know what it is about stream. I just have this massive urge to yawn. And I'm holding one back right now. Internally screaming. It got me. Oh, all right. What am I looking for? I don't know. All right. Days before model. Days before model, it's 0. Yeah, that makes sense. The day model is an empty array. That makes sense. The reason being because we haven't actually picked any of that sort of data. The end date condition. No end date. All right, that's correct. Because that's what we set it for. I shouldn't have set it for that. I should have set it for something else. End date model. That's a default value. That's fine. Man. Yeah. I constantly get my producer with yawning. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Like, same thing happens when we're on a Teams meeting or something like that. I will just yawn. And I think it's I've just been yawning for years. I just think it's part of me now. I wish I wasn't like this. So, okay, scheduler frequency model. Set date of the week. So this is wrong. Okay, cool. So this data is wrong. So I'm gonna scroll down. I was just about to say, with the amount I'm yawning, I should have enough oxygen in my bloodstream to think correctly. And then I had to think about yawning and absolutely yawn. All right. Scheduled object result. I honestly think we're just not passing this information down. Easy way to look at it. Oh yeah, Firefox is this bug. All right, not a problem. We know how to fix this. Well, that's zoomed in a lot. There we go, that's better. All right, view page source. So we just scroll down and we can see scheduled object ID, scheduled object results. I don't think we're calling a lot of this data. Oh, we should be. Yeah, sucks. We should be. Okay. There we go. We're not calling anything get. Okay, days before model. I think I know what I gotta do. All right. I'm gonna put this in English so everyone knows what I'm going to be doing. Okay, cool. I'm also going to open up SQL B Studio. No sucks. We're going to open up this. And what we're going to do is we're going to select everything from near beach. Ooh, I think it's going to be object template. Where 1 equals 1. All right. So if everyone has a look at this particular JSON, what I'll do is I'll go to Prettier. Make pretty. Ooh. So we've got an object type, we've got the month, we've got the description, we've got the object start date and all that kind of stuff. So we're actually storing a bit of this information in JSON. Now this was probably the wrong field that I should have copied, but it gives you an idea of how this is going to work. The reason being is we can't create one table that will sort of cover every single sort of object shape and so forth like that. So for example, this is great for projects and tasks, this particular shape, but it'll be terrible for requests for changes and so forth like that. So to get around this, the non-essential lookup items are in JSON. So yeah. And some of those items, I should end that. Select all from near beach scheduled objects where 1 equals 1. So I can get rid of that now. So for example, the scheduled, we've got number of repeats, so that field can be passed down easily. However, we have in here our frequency monthly. All right. Oh, and we've got an ad break in progress. Let's just bring up. There we go. All right. There we go. We're about 50 seconds into the ad break and so forth like that. So, yeah, nothing too big of a deal. Yeah. What was I going to say? Something I forgot. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted tonight. I think it's just because it's the last stream for a little while. I've been looking forward to this holiday and stuff like that. I've still got a couple of days of work to do. That, and also I only had like 15, half an hour for lunch break and stuff like that. So yeah. All right. Good girl socks. Yes, we're gonna be licking. Don't know if you're hearing the licks or anything like that. So yeah. All right, away. 2 seconds, 1 second. All right, ad break's over. Welcome back, everyone. Let's just move this over here. Let's get straight back into it. So the thing is, with this one, we've got monthly tasks. I don't think we've got the... It's deleted. Scheduled object title, monthly task. No, that's monthly task. Frequency attributes is another one where we have all of that data within it. So, depending on the conditions, depends what that JSON is going to be like. And what we need to do is we kind of need to program the reverse of it. So how to read it. So it will read one particular condition, be like, okay, cool. It's going to be like this. So the shape's going to be like this. And from there, we can default the other bits of data. And yeah, so once we default the other bits of data, we can then go in and load in the others. So by default, we've already defaulted all the data. We're only making the changes to data that we know needs to be changed. So yeah, let's start from the top with our thing and go all the way down. We're going to need to then do a lot of permutations with this so that, yeah. And hey, TW Timmy, how are you going? Hopefully you're going well. Excuse me for leaning in. I've got my work laptop behind my laptop. I'm actually at my partner's place, hence the different setup, but at least I can do 2 thumbs up and it gives me fireworks. So yeah, had to reset your PC. I hate when that happens. So yeah, but you're back. Welcome back. Why do you look like a god looking down on me? It's because I'm with my laptop, so the camera's actually a bit lower, and I do apologize. It's not the most flattering thing. Usually when I have cameras, I will put them up here or around about here where I could look forward onto the screen. So yeah, but now it's like, it's all the way down there. So yeah, I do apologize. So yeah. How are you guys going, by the way? And welcome Nazurolski. Sorry, I'm terrible with names, and that is really tiny text, and I can't read that far. I wear glasses for a reason, because I can hardly read. There we go, zooming in right now. Nez Zoom on Olski. There you go. I will try and get that better. Can I not? Can I ask an annoying question? Yes, you can. You love it down there. Fair enough. Also, we do have Socks here. She can send the extra judgmental downward glances too. So yeah. All right. What was I doing? I was programming in stuff. So we need to send down into here several bits of data. So we need the frequency. And the best way to check that, to see if we're actually passing down the frequency, is to actually check this. So we've got frequency and we've got monthly, so we can get that data already. We don't need to set that up anymore. I'm trying to learn Python. I do not have any coding background, but I struggle to find projects to work on. Do you have any advices? Yes, I do. I mean, I know the basics already, loops, functions, a bit of pandas. All right, sweet. What you've actually, this is me answering the question with the question. I know that can be very, very annoying, but what did you want to do? Specifically, it's like because Python's very broad in what it can actually do. So for example, it, like what I'm doing, it can build websites. You can crunch a lot of data and stuff like that. It can even make games. You can also do scientific sort of studies with Python. You can do AI with Python and so forth like that. It depends what you want to do. So yeah. And it's the current background, but I struggled to find a project. And yeah, Nocturnal says it really well. What type of problems do you want to solve? Or what are you just interested in and just want to play around? Or even if you're like, hey, I like that program, I kind of want to build something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I know there's going to be a long time between me saying something and you typing something, so I'm just going to continue on, but I've got my eye on chat. So frequency, we've got the monthly coming through. So from here, what we want to do is we want to, down in the mounted, we want to put in scheduled object. All right. Depending on the frequency, depends how we initialize the data. I guess I want to focus on data analysis path a bit. I am an accountant, so I wanted to use new coding skills in my daily job. All right, sweet. I do actually have background as an old data scientist type of thing, but I've long gone out of it. So like 10 years ago, yeah, I was doing data analysis and stuff like that for a university. And this would be around about this time that I was learning Python and stuff like that. So you said you've learned pandas. That is a great start. The other thing I would sort of learn is how to contact APIs and so forth like that. So using curl functions or something similar like the rest, and so forth like that, to actually get data. Pandas is great for sort of crunching data and all that kind of stuff. I would also learn how to use ORM. So Python ORM. So object relational mappers. So these are great for sort of mapping a database table to an object. So very similar to how arguably Pandas does it. What else did you want to do? I know there's something else on the tip of my tongue. New coding skill set, my daily job, and automation. Definitely, if you can automate something, try it just for fun. It's a lot of the problem with automation is sometimes it actually adds on extra time to do some stuff and it's not always worth it. But considering you're learning how to do things, jumping in there at the moment to see how you could do it is a great learning skill. So yeah, What else can I think of? Find a problem you have in your job and just try and solve it. Yep, I learned Python reducing data from space satellites. That was a lot of me calling out to other programmers via subprocess. Yeah. So yeah, if you've got a good example is you said you're an accountant or doing accountant stuff. If you've got reports and stuff like that, see if you can automate the reports, especially with the obtaining the data, so contacting APIs and ripping out that data, or whether you could scrape a web platform to get that same data. And so forth like that. So I automated a little bit of my job when I moved from the data analysis into IT. That was a mistake. And that's how I got really good at Python and really learned quite a lot. So yeah. And then I started learning Django, and I learned ORMs through Django. Django has ORM built in it natively, and I would highly recommend them. But I do believe Pandas does something similar. Yeah, Pandas has data frames. You know, I've used Pandas on and off. I'm not the best with Pandas. Usually it's scrape the surface sort of knowledge. So usually I do it for one particular thing and never touch it again for about 6 months. So yeah, I forget a lot in Pandas. Oh yeah. Automate the boring stuff. That I highly also recommend that book too. That got me into Python. So yeah, hopefully that's enough information. Hopefully we've answered your question. So yeah, do play around with it. See if you're thinking one day, how does that work? I kind of want to actually see if I could build or try to build something like that. I'm going to say do it. Just build it. Even if you don't get there and you fail and stuff like that, you've learned a lot by doing it yourself. So for example, let's say you're trying to build this massive sort of web application and stuff like that. You'll learn what the hurdles are. Trust me, I've been building Near Beach for 7-8 years. So it's just, that's a personal experience from mine. There were a lot of hurdles which I had fallen over and so forth like that. And I got to a point where I deleted 95% of the code, should have deleted all of the code. So yeah. Already started, sorry, once again, can't read that far, so I do apologize. Started to do simple automation. However, I download the data from the system. I'm not sure if SAP does have an API. Or can I access this API from my user level? And unfortunately, I'm working on Excel sheets. Nothing too wrong with Excel. I used to work on Excel quite a lot. You can get Pandas, I do believe, to edit Excel. I do believe Python also has the ability to edit Excels. And also, Excel is including Python. I am not joking. Here it is from the Big M site. Actually, Big M stands for something different. So the big Microsoft site. But it's in preview and subject to change and feedback and so forth like that. So yeah, I wouldn't use it yet until it's in a stabler sort of mode. But yeah, you can, yeah, I'm trying to remember what I use. I think last time I needed to get data out of an Excel spreadsheet, I used Pandas, but I wasn't putting it back into the Excel spreadsheet. I have been able to do it in the past, but it was quite a while ago where I crunched a lot of data and then started putting it in Excel sheets and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I just had an automatic task and it was just Python script. It grabbed some data from somewhere else, processed the data in Python, shoved it into Excel, and sent it off to a user. But there are tools for you to manipulate Excel spreadsheets and stuff like that. In fact, that's something I've got to look up again soon because I want to automate a bit of testing for work. And I want to set up the tests in a spreadsheet. Just because I want people who are not programmers to be able to come into the spreadsheet and actually edit the spreadsheet. Instead of writing it all in code, have it in the spreadsheet. So yeah, you'll be able to read and manipulate spreadsheets using Python, and very soon Python will be in the spreadsheet. So yeah, that'll be very interesting. I'm kind of looking forward to it. All right, so getting back into this. So we've got, depending on the frequency, depends on the initialized data, we've got JavaScript switch cases, right? Oh God, I clicked on the wrong link. Yeah, all right, sweet. Switch. So what I need to do is actually find that piece of data, and it could be in only one place, because if we have a look at this data, the frequency, we can look over here. We've got scheduled object results. So we're going to go this dot scheduled object results. Or we want the first one. SAP will have an API. If you don't have access, perhaps talk to IT. They may just say no. They may just say yes. Yes. It's good when they say yes. Let's just say that. So yeah. Actually, we can quickly look it up. It's going to be a lot of reading. I'm just probably going to say no. But I do recommend one thing. If you're going to actually have credentials and stuff like that in your code, utilize a .env setup. So the idea is you'll have a .env, which is just a key value pair type of file. You've seen them before. I'll show you one right now. Actually, I'm about... just let me double check my env file first before I start showing it. Oh, I don't have one. All right, not a problem. I'll just make one up. Let's go new, let's go file.env. So they usually look something like this. So secret key equals, and then a bunch of secret, API endpoint. I'm just making up stuff at the moment. Like so. So essentially you would keep all your secrets in here and you would never commit a .env file. So yeah, this gives you the ability to sort of source control your code and so forth and extract out all those credentials into a safe place. So yeah, Python, the library I use to actually access that is the python-.env. And so I've recently had to set this up for like work and so forth like that. And yeah, that is the one recommendation I would do. And especially if you're accessing APIs and need credentials and so forth like that, you'll store your credentials in your .env file, never send that into source code. And yeah, and then if someone needs that, you then securely send them their .env file. So yeah. If you're using source control, make sure that you add the .env file to the ignore list. Yes. Yep. Definitely. And that should look... I am about 2% sure I've got it in here. There it is. So yeah, that's how you would add it into the get ignore. You will just go into the get ignore and put .env. So yeah. Yeah. So there's a lot of bots on GitHub, and what they do is they scour through code and so forth like that to find these sort of credentials. And yeah, always be careful with your credentials. Uploading their secrets by accident. Yes. Yes, that has happened. Luckily, no one I know, which is good. So, yeah. Alright, let's close that. Let's get back onto this. So we're adding a switch statement. We've got scheduled object results. I want to go back into here. I want to click on this. And scheduled... Scheduled frequency model. Oh no, we're going to edit that straight away. Because that's part of data. I'm actually wanting this up here. So scheduled object results. We want to open up that. Ooh, did we want to have this all like this? No, I'm going to say let's cut all of those down. I had a great one where someone just copied, pasted a secret into GitHub issues. They opened on a project of mine. Oh no. Oh, and congratulations, you made the snow. You beat, Nutbot. So, yeah. Ooh, sorry. Oh, the blasted yawns. Nightbot isn't doing so well. Yeah, I think it's because I'm on my laptop tonight. It's not cheating anymore. It can't cheat on the system. Or either someone tweaked the weights. So, yeah. Alright. So, what I want to do, I kind of want to clean up this code here. The reason being is we've got fields, then we got all of these, whereas we don't need a lot of these in here as information. We only need what we require at the front end. So we're going to actually do that right now. We're going to fix this up. We're going to break things, obviously. But with breaking things, we're going to fix things. So, what I want to do, I'm going to ignore this for the moment. I'm going to do that. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. That scratching noise is socks with the treats. I should have thrown the treat bag back there. So, I want to go to the Django side of things. So I want to go into Near Beach. I want to go into... I did click that, didn't I? Yes, I did. I want to go into views. And I want... the scheduler. Oh. There it is. God, these yawns, I'm so sorry. Alright, so we've got scheduled object information. So this pulls information down. We've got the scheduled object results. We kind of need that. We were having this issue last time where... yeah, because it's now as an object. Yes, I could reshape the object and so forth like that. That should be fine. All right. And there it is, scheduled object results. Okay. I could do this differently. Definitely could do this differently. All right, I'm just gonna... Oh, yeah, she's getting very suspicious now that I pull out the camera. She's like, all right, I'm gonna behave. No, I'm not doing anything naughty. Yeah, I thought so. She knows what the camera is. All right. So, having a quick think here, what I could potentially do is I could ignore that. For the moment being, I could then... Oh, be careful, socks. Dot values. And then I could just get all the values that I need. So, going through this list, I'll need the IDs straight off the bat. So, I'll need object template ID? No. Yes, I will need that, sorry. But I need scheduled object ID. Okay, and then object template ID. Then I will need, going over here. We don't need changes, we don't need date created, date modified. We'll need end date. We'll need frequency. We'll need frequency attribute. We'll definitely need is active. Even if it's to pass that information out. Is deleted, we don't need. Last run, we don't need. Next schedule, we don't need. Number of repeats, we do need. Object template ID, we've got. Run count, we don't need. Scheduled object title, don't need. We've actually got that information somewhere else. I think. Hang on, let's have a look. Let's double check that. Object template results, yep. We got that somewhere else. Not part of the scheduled object templates. So we do have it there too. I think it's in multiple places, purposely. Where am I? And start date. All right. And then all we need to do is grab the first one. But what I want to do, bless you, socks. So we want to check to make sure, there is a scheduled object results. So we want if scheduled object results dot count or length. Oh, I should do, yeah. I keep getting this confused. Equals 0. We need to return HTTP response bad request. No, not that one. Thank you very much. HTTP, but thank you. And we just send back a response being like, sorry, no object. And then we get the first one. That gets, whoa, that gets rid of this problem here. We then go through all of this. And I am going to guarantee it's going to break on this particular line, but we're going to run it anyway. All right. We are going to break stuff. And it's going to be glorious. It's not even connecting. Yeah, it broke. And Socks is back. All right. Give me a sweetie. Say hi to everyone. Be like, I am your judgment. Okay. Can't resolve keywords. Here's object ID into field. Choices are. Ooh, actually, no, I've got that wrong. Typo. Yeah, I do typos all the time. Oh, and we've hit an ad break. All right, everyone. Yay. Socks, entertain. Okay, Socks. Yep. She's like, what? All right. She's just licking me. She's like, hey guys, human tasty. Let's, for the ad break, we could actually do something like large. Oh, there we go. All right. Say hi, Socks. I should have done this before when I was giving her treats. Yeah, I should have done that one before. So, yeah. We're on a little commercial break right now. Yep, how long now? 40 seconds to go. Okay. Don't mind that. It looks kind of cool. Looks like I'm watching something. So, yeah. All right. How many? 20 seconds to go. Socks giving me one last lick. Come on, Socks. You gotta stay here for the commercial break. For those who don't have ads, they want to see something. She's like, nah. All right, we'll make you go small. We'll put you over there. And welcome back, everyone. All right, let's hit reload. Yeah, dict object has no attribute object template ID. Oh. All right, not a problem. So we do the values there. We do a double check here. And then we should do something like this. I'm just going to put a breakpoint there. Let's see what's happening. She's doing it again. She's like, I want treats. No. I am not on debug mode. There we go. Okay, so we've hit this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to step over. So we've got a dict. And I think what I need to do, I think I need to do this for a dictionary. We're going to hit play. It's going to throw an error. Oh, no, it disconnects because I made a change. Yeah, that's... Okay. I'm going to hit this. I'm going to hit refresh. We've got the scheduled object. So there it is. It's a query set. And then we step over. The query set then becomes a dict. I then want to see that information. So, okay, scheduled object result. No, that's the thread. Schedule. Yeah. Oh wait, I want to. Oh. No, it's their object template ID. No, oops, I was meant to copy to clipboard. Oh no, nope, those are fine. Those are part of the object. Alright. So it's not breaking there, which is where I thought it was breaking. Ah, it's breaking here. We haven't actually... We haven't done this. So once again, we've got to do this, like that. Alright, cool. I'm just going to hit play. And I'm hoping there's no other ones. But that's fine. We'll hit refresh. Alright, so dict object has no attribute meta. Oh, and Adrian learns. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm at my partner's place, hence I'm a little floating head at the moment. On my laptop. So, yeah. The new camera is under the chat message. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, how are you going? What did you get up to? How was your stream? And for those that are joining, welcome. I am Robotic Head. I'm currently building an open source project management system called Nearvige. Currently, you'll be able to collect, in fact, I will actually open up a page which doesn't have an error on it. Let me just do this very quickly. So currently, you're able to collect organization and customer details, just very basic sort of stuff. You can gather user requirements and break down those requirements into requirement items. From there, you can create your tasks and projects. You can have Kanban boards, and when you're ready to deploy, you can have what's called requests for changes for anyone who's worked in IT and stuff like that, where you've got a lot of deployment to happen and people need to be accounted for. So yeah. Try to set up a mono repo for all my Twitch projects. Ah, nice. Good luck. Good luck. So, yeah. So I'm assuming it's just one repo with every single, like, I'm assuming you've got a couple of different bots or other different sort of projects and stuff like that. So you're just putting them all in one place. Okay. Oh, fair enough. It's going to be a big repo. And yeah, how is everyone doing from Adrian's raid? Hopefully you guys are going well. We are currently making a few changes to the code base at the moment. We've hit just an issue at the moment where we've just got to fix it. And yeah, I think I know where we are with this particular problem. I think we're right here where we've got to serialize the JSON results. Now, because we've got a dict, it gets serialized different to a query set. So this no longer works for serialization. So what we want to do is we just scroll down here and we're like, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing we do just above here. So scheduled object results equals a simple JSON dumps. We're turning our data into a list. Oh, wow. It just did that one line for me. Okay, that was kind of cool. And excuse that black thing that comes across camera at the moment. That's just Sox's tail. So, yeah. Right, we're just waiting a couple of seconds now. Remember, this is an M1. It is the little laptop that does, except it does things a little slowly. So, yeah, did I do the right one? No, I didn't. That was silly of me. All right. So yeah, sometimes I just got to wait for it to catch up to what I've just done. I mean, worst case scenario, I can open up VS Code or something, or Vim or something like that. All right. So we are now booted up. Let's have a look at our props. So for those that want to know what's actually happening here, if we actually go into Chrome, because for some reason there's a Firefox bug, and we actually have a look at our data, you can see that in our app itself, so everything runs in between this div app. All right. In our app, we've got our component. Yep, there we go. I just disappeared and reappeared. And we're passing information down into it. So the information we just modified is this one down here. So we've flat packed it down a little bit better. Now this looks a bit weird here. Hence, we'll use the Vue.js debugger tool. So we've got our scheduled object results. It is now, ooh, that's not what we wanted. All right, I mucked up something somewhere. No problem, we'll just look it up. So Python serialize a dict. And by the way, exclamation mark drop followed by your favorite emoji lets everyone try and beat Nightbot, because Nightbot has been cheating lately. This is the first stream where they're not cheating. In fact, I'm going to do that too. Where's my chat? If I can, there we go. And I am going to, all right, the emojis aren't working for me. None to a string. Serialize a dict to JSON. All right, and no. Object. Yeah, jumps. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I don't know why it's in as an array. It should be in as an object. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a breakpoint on here. I'm going to get rid of list. Could be what's caused the issue. All right, let's go back into this. Let's hit reload. We're going to hit that breakpoint, be like, yay. We're going to hover over this. So as you see, this is just like end date none, frequency monthly, frequency attribute none, and so forth like that. What we want to do is we want to step over and hope for the best, and then have a look at this now. And this is, all right, it's like that. That is good. I'm going to hit play. I'm going to remove the breakpoint because I'm half confident that it is doing what it's meant to. And I don't know if I refreshed here or refreshed here, but I'm going to refresh. I'm going to close this and I'm going to refresh, and I'm going to drop my orange, and I'm going to pop back up. No one saw that. All right, so scheduled object results, perfect. So now it is in a lovely little object that we want, and we're going to access data through it and hopefully fix up a lot of the stuff. All right, cool. Going back into here. Rightio, I need to put this here. Scheduled object. So we've got a switch statement. We've got a scheduled object result. I'm getting rid of this because now we've flat packed it. So the first result that comes through, it's like this. This is perfect. What we want to do is we want to hit the frequency. So we're just going to go dot frequency. And then we've got a case, and then we're just going to go break, default break, like so. And that's our very basic switch case. I should also, I keep forgetting how to do this in JavaScript lowercase. .NET, I know it's too lowercase method. So, all right, sentence dot to lowercase method. All right, sweet, we can do that. And it's with the lower T. Cool. So, getting back into this, what we can do is we can have a look at all of these. So set day of the week, weekly, fortnightly, and so forth like that. So whoa. All right, I hit enter and started typing, then hit enter. I might have to actually open up a weekly. Did it again. So weekly, fortnightly. Start of the month. All right, do end of the month. X days before end of the month. All right. So we've got all of that set up. Now what we need to do is just put in the cases. In this sort of case, all it's doing is it's like, all right, for weekly, we just need this bit of data and we just key in that data and that's it. And so forth like that. I think some of these, for example, set day of the week and weekly, I think will be the same. And maybe fortnightly will be the same. I do believe. We will find out very, very quickly when we're doing this. Start of the month will be different, end of the month, and so forth like that. Yeah. I have a feeling that there's a bit of crisscross and crossover with a lot of this. So yeah, he's done. Let's get started. I'm just shifting my chair down. All right. So one thing I actually want to do very, very quickly is I want to actually create one that covers all the permutations and so forth like that. So I should have done that first. This is my bad. So what we're going to call this one is set day of the week. And in here, in this, we're actually going to declare what it's meant to be like. So set day of the week, start day. That we just keyed in. We're going to have end date. All right, like that. And then we're going to have Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Like so. Easy done. And we're just going to create it. All right. And then we're going to go back and we're going to create another one. And this one is going to be called weekly. And then we've got the start date. No end date. And then I'm gonna say Tuesday. Done. And we're going to create one more. I think fortnightly is going to be the same. Yeah, see, there's nothing different here with the fortnightly. So set day of the week will be its own thing. Weekly and fortnightly will be the same. Monthly will be its own thing. Start of the month will be its own thing. End of the month will be its own thing, because once again, it's just these particular, the data's not permutating whatsoever. And then X days of the end of the month will be its own thing. Now, this end date condition, there'll be a separate switch case to handle this and just this data. So yeah, if we start with the set day of the week, I'm just going to ignore this. We've got this, this, and this to fill out. The schedule object frequency should be filled out before everything is done. So we're just going to do that. Update scheduler frequency. If we actually have a look at the admin, oh, it's this bug. All right, Firefox actually has a bug where that doesn't render anything whatsoever. It's broken inside this tab now. So what, if you ever come across this, just duplicate the tab. I'm sorry, but it's an annoying bug. Then duplicate the tab. Unless duplicating the tab causes the issue. Anyway, now that it's booted up, yeah, all right. So duplicating the tab does, oh, no, wait, it's back. Then you want to go into the view. All right, cool. So we're just going to click on this. We're going to expand this, and we're going to expand the next one. And then we're going to go schedule a frequency, which is just this. I'm going to say ew. I don't like that. And I'm going to create a... I'm getting off topic at the moment. But we'll have to create a bug to fix it. Because I don't want to fix it tonight. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. This is minor. This is something someone else could easily fix. This is part of the scheduler, which we don't have any. All right. Add new value. All right, I'm gonna pick brown for the scheduler. Done. All right. Create. That's just there to remind me later. Yeah. Cool. So, we've got props. So scheduler frequency. So are we passing that information down? to find out. Let's just jump into a monthly task. And what we could do is we could, we've got an ad break incoming. So schedule a task, a new scheduler. It is for that level. It's not up here. And it's right here, frequency. So scheduled object results dot frequency. So this dot schedule the frequency model equals this dot scheduler frequency, not model. Oh my god, just let me type properly. Alright. So that should handle the top one. Oops, something's happening. Hello? Alright. Oh. Alright, that's not meant to be happening. Alright, let's put in a console log. Okay. Let's leave it that for a couple of seconds. This is actually compiling the code as we speak, but the one problem is it's rather slow on my old laptop. Keep forgetting how slow. Alright. I'm gonna refresh. We aren't gonna hit the console. We are waiting for all the messages to come through. Alright, we've actually got a problem. Alright, that's fine. So we've actually got a problem here. I am going to remove this, and I'm just going to put in that for the moment. Alright. We're going to wait 5 seconds. We've got the frequency set to monthly, which is all good. We're going to double check this and be like, all right, cool. Sentence dot to lowercase. All right. Don't know why that didn't work, but what we could potentially do is here, this dot sketch. Could do that. All right, we're waiting for another 5 seconds. Because yeah, it says monthly there. Have we not? That should be updating it. Yeah, I don't know why it's not updating it. And that black smooshy stuff is just Sox's tail. Scheduled object results. Expected array gotten object. Ooh, alright, I might be... Alright, I think we found one bug. I'm going to minimize this so I can actually see my code. Minimize. Ooh, this is slow. So, scheduled object results. It's expecting an array. We should... Sorry. We should change that. And then what I'm going to do, I'll go into the view and scroll all the way down. I'm gonna cry when I don't find it. See, I'm just scheduled object results. Scheduled object results, that's the what I want. So I wanna copy value. I'm going to paste this in. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm also going to get rid of it at the end. And we're going to make this all generic. All right, like so. We're going to make it look nice. Oops. My God, I forgot how slow this is. Yeah, there was a reason why I was using OmniVim and stuff like that. Yeah, let's just say this poor little laptop, it is struggling. Well, I better check what the time is. 9 o'clock. All right, I've only got an hour left to stream, sadly. Yeah, just because at 10 o'clock neighbors get a bit pissy if I'm continuing blabbering on here. So let's generic this all up. Don't know why end date is null. I think I screwed that field up. So, oh. No, it's null. It's null in the database. I didn't screw it up. I'm happy. We're actually going to use oh, sorry, I'm totally sorry. I didn't notice that the ads were on. I do apologize, guys. So, yeah, no, that's my bad. All right. Sorry, I did have a random thought in my head, and I was like, I need to get the default. Set day of the week, there we go. So I'm just using defaults in here. There we go, all right. Frequency attribute null is acted true. Number repeats -1. Those, I think, are good defaults. So, where's my feet? Jesus. Sorry, I keep kicking the chairs then. All right, so what we want to do, we've got all that done. So that should all be hunky-dory. So when we go to the method, we should, sorry, excuse me, have this set up correctly. So, console, let's hit refresh. Okay. Root URL is already defined in props. We know this. We're not defining it anywhere else. Oh, God. We got the frequency monthly. And the scheduler object frequency is still set to set day of the week. All right, let's go into our view. Let's hit refresh. Let's scroll down. Let's go scheduler frequency model. Let's just copy that. Let's go in here. Let's make sure this is correct. Let's make sure this is correct. Let's copy this. Paste this after. Let's copy this. Let's paste this in there. Let's hit save. Let's Wait 5 seconds, and then we're gonna hit this with the good old yo. What? Because this should be actually updating this variable on mount. And the data itself is coming from props. So that data is coming through from us, doing it again, in the mount. What I'm going to do here, done. All right, let's just pretend. Yeah, all right. There's a couple of things which could be going wrong. So if this does not work still, it could be because I'm not passing that information down into the scheduler correctly. In which case, I've got to quickly figure out that. Yeah, I think it's because I'm not passing the stuff down into the scheduler correctly. Yeah, all right. Actually, I know where this is fixed. I'm an idiot. All right. We still need this. We don't need any of this. We need to go up to the data section. Whoa. And then we've got this. Up here, we're going to paste this in. Now we're going to wait 5 seconds. Thumbs up. Yeah. Actually, I wonder if that does it on big screen mode. Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah. Okay, let's move my head back over here. All right, enough time has passed. Let's hit refresh. Fingers crossed this is working. We broken stuff. View. Hydration mismatch details is not explicitly defined. You are running the ASM builder review, which expects these compile time feature flags to be globally injected via the la 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 la. All right, I don't need that. Root URL is already defined in props. Yeah, we know that. We're not redefining it unless I've done something stupid somewhere. But pretty sure I'm not redefining it. Probably am doing something stupid somewhere. Alright. Oh, wait. It's right in front of us and I've absolutely missed it. There we go. Scheduler frequency. Done. Monthly. Perfect. Now we just got to get it to set the dates correctly. So at the moment, it'll default to that particular date and so forth like that. So on here with, let's start from the start, set day of the week. We want the start date and end date conditions to be implemented correctly. So let's do that right now. So going down here, set day of the week. Ooh. Something happened, and thank you very much, Og Dev. Excusing my pronunciations, I am terrible with new names. That and also my screen's quite a fair distance away. I can't read it. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my content. So yes. All right, set day of the week. What do we want to do again? I don't know. Let's have a look. We want to set day of the week. All right. We want start date and the days themselves. Okay, so let's go into our view. Let's scroll down and be like, oh, I'm going to need to jump into one which does have this. So I'm going to go into our scheduler, scheduled objects. I'm going to go set day of the week. Fancy, fancy. We're going to scroll down. We're also going to scroll down in our hello. Damn it. It's frozen. No. Everything's breaking for me tonight. All right. New scheduler objects. Scrolling down. Finally. We've got frequency, set day of the week. We've got the frequency attributes here, which is a day of the week 3. So what we need to do is we just need to key that into the correct model. So the easiest way to do this is to blink a couple of times and be like, what was I doing again? We've got to do this on mount. We've got to make sure. Yeah, we've got to make sure the. Alright, this is where I think there might be a race condition. So sometimes what actually happens when I mount the thing, it sets the data up, causes it to reset the data up at the top end, which shouldn't be happening. Yeah, no, that shouldn't be happening because this is on mount. Oh, all right. Yeah, we should be fine. So, set day of the week. Worst case scenario, I could try this before mount. I think I've got to move this into before mount. The reason being is the other components would have mounted at the same time and we could actually have an override issue. So I'm just going to put this in the before mount and hope for the best. Fingers crossed. So what we got, set day of the week. We then got the days of the week attributes in there, which essentially what we need it to do is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And thank you very much for the follow, Thank you very much for the follow, Drast. Thank you. I do apologize about my pronunciations. Once again, the screen is very far away from me. This is why I wear glasses. And I'm terrible with new names. So yeah, welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my content. All right, so essentially we're doing something like this. And if we actually have a look at the data itself, we got the day model. It's just an array. So we're just going to be like, all right, cool. We got these frequency attributes, days of the week. We just got to paste into this day model. So that's as simple as this dot day model equals this dot. And this is where, just because typing this out at the moment, I could easily do some typos. That's just because I'm just doing lots of typos at the moment. I'm copying and pasting. There we go. And then all we need to do is the start day. So the start day, if I actually change this to the 31st so I can spot it in the thing, if we go down here and we go start date model, what's in that time? That's not a problem. And what we could do is this start date model, this is from the props. We don't have start date. Did I do a silly and not include start date? I think I did a silly. Yeah, I did a silly. All right, not a problem. We've got the object scheduler here. What we can do is we can scroll up to that ORM section. I need to alphabetize this. I will do it at one point, but yep. Just to remind me. All right, so what I want to do is I want to hit refresh. I haven't finished off my code. So I broke things. Start date model equals, we're just going to comment that out at the moment because I need to see how it comes through. And depending how it comes through, depends how I handle that. Now, it might be a case that I actually handle the start date and end dates up here. In fact, might be best I do that up there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do a simple handle the update of the scheduler, console log scheduler. The reason why I'm doing this very, very quickly is I'm making sure that this information is actually available at this particular time. Before mount. Just going to hit refresh. Alright, everything's booting up. We don't have the console logs at the moment. I do apologize, this is a bit of the slow part of this. Come on, console logs, show me potato salad. There we go, there's our potato salad. No console log it yet. Just hit refresh. Oh. That's a bit weird. And the fact that those aren't ticked. All right, shouldn't be. Okay. There we go. It was just taking a lot longer to compile. So scheduler set day of the week. All right. I was meant to actually get this attribute. I do apologize. So yeah, now we're just gonna wait. Just jumping into this. All right, hitting its thing. No, it hasn't compiled in time. This is just the joys. The absolute joys. All right. This poor little M1 is struggling. Let's just say that. All right, there we go. So yeah, we do have everything. We've got the start date in that format. Okay. Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, all right. Let's do this. Let's just copy this. Let's go var a equals new date, and we just key in the date as a string, and then we go a get time, and we key it out like that, and it should be like that. That's what we've got to do. So can we do that in one line? Var b equals new date dot get time. Yeah, we should be able to do that. Okay, so with the start date, then we can actually do that up here. This dot scheduled object results dot start date. However, we need to actually just have new date, key that in like this, and then get time. And then we need to delete that, delete that, delete that. All right, cool. So we only need to do that now. So I can get rid of that. So console log, frequency model. And then what I want to do is I want to copy this. I'm going to paste it in. And I just want to wait a little while. All right, time to save. Okay, I'm not getting any console logs yet. It just means that we haven't actually reached that, it hasn't compiled yet. It's poor little Mac. It's sweating. It's not over. It's not too warm at the moment. But yeah. Give me a couple of seconds. I just want to see one little tiny little thing. Yeah, I know. I'm terribly sorry that you can't see me at the moment. What did I want to see? I want not system settings. Activity monitor.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Ooh, all right. I might kill a couple of things. All right, that's all I really can kill at the moment. But yeah, OBS is taking a lot. I want CPU. Yeah, as you see, yeah, I'm using my full CPU. Oh, all right, percentage. Let's have a look. Yeah, OBS. Yeah, all right. JetBrains is not taking up too much. All right, yeah, no, I understand that. Yep, cool. It's a little machine that can. So yeah, that's why it's taken me so long just to get these things compiled. So set day of the week. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just copying this and I'm making sure this is correct. It is. So what I'm going to do, console log data. And I'm just going to key in this data to see if this is correct. Like so. We're going to hit save. We're going to wait a little while. I am going to grab myself a quick drink of water because I've been talking non-stop like there's no tomorrow. And I need some water. Which is lucky, it's just right here. Oh, that picked me up from all the way over here. Holy hell. It's kind of nifty. All right. Oh, yeah, I had a haircut not long ago, but yeah, this is what happens when you go bald. Your hair goes wild. It's an untamable creature. All right, so the data is saying that these are got to key in through. And we're saying this .day model equals all of this. I might need to do this another way. Let's have a look at the data. I think it's been overwritten. So we need to open up this. We need to then go all the way. No. It'll be this level. So the start date's right. Single day. Our single day's right. Because by default, it will be Monday. Scheduler frequency. We need day model is those three. Is this data not being passed down? Maybe not. Let's have a look. We've got days. I'm going to need to have a closer look at this data. So if I click on these three, it updates the day model. If I refresh, scroll down a little, day model. We've got those three. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. But this isn't working properly. Let's jump down a little. Scheduler frequency, day. Let's just pick one. Let's pick Tuesday. Okay. Why, you know, tick boxes are selected when the model... I think I know why. I think what's happening is, even if I, let's say, remove this. Oh, I can't edit it or anything like that. But, oh, because it's a prop. Let's say there's a prop. Let's have a look at data. Day model. I'm not updating that. Okay. So what I got to do is I've got to connect day model to the day prop. So I've got to go down into scheduler frequency. I've got to scroll all the way down here. So we've got day, the default. We're happy with this. Everyone's like, yay. Down here, day model this dot day. Ooh. All right. Let's refresh. So we've got all of these again. We're going to click on the scheduler frequency. We've got the day. We scroll down. Day model is nothing. Okay. So it means I'm not processing this quick enough. And we've got an ad starting very soon as I think about this. All right, cool. So I think the before mount is not going to work. We're going to have a computed function in here to compute the data we want. So what actually happens, and I'll beat the thing. So what actually happens is we define our data in our, we find the value of the data in our data. So up here. So we'll probably need a compute function that actually contacts this sort of data and gets the data for us. And see if that works. And we can do that with a quick and simple test function. And I think the computed method would work the best because we only need to calculate it once instead of using the method. Let me just Vue.js computed. Computer property and watches. So in the template, expressions are very convenient. They are meant for simple operations. Putting too much logic in the template can make them bloated and hard to maintain. For example, yeah, which is why you... At this point, the template is no longer simple and declarative. You have to add... We're at an ad break. So, yeah. I hope everyone's going well. We are getting there. We've got about half an hour. I'm going to see if I could get as much done as possible. Once I get sort of started, the rest should just fall into place. All that other bits of data and so forth like that. So, yeah. And I'm throwing an orange if you're wondering what's flying across my screen. Yeah, I just like to throw things and play with things when I'm thinking. I mean, it's how I survive. Alright, and Socks is right next to me at the moment. She's like, yeah. Hey, sweetie, you gonna sleep in my bed tonight? Or she's been sleeping on the cat pole. There's a cat pole here, which is almost nowhere near as tall as me. That's a lie. It's a tall cat pole, alright. Yeah, she's been sleeping on that. So, yeah. Alright, we've got about 10 seconds left. I'm going to quickly check my phone just in case my partner has texted me. They might have. Is that them? Nope. That's fine. And welcome back, everyone. Alright, cool. We're just jumping back into it. So, I think we just need computed. Yeah, we just need computed. Oh, sorry. So what we want to do, computer down here, what we want is get single day model. No, get day model. All right, and then what I want to do I think I could get away with that. I'm going to test this out very quickly. So return Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And thank you very much for the follow. I am Zulukronex, or if we're getting rid of the X's on either side, Lucram. I'm terribly sorry. I'm horrible at new names and stuff like that. Lucram. Welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. I do hope you are enjoying my content. So yeah, we're just going to test this out. This should be just a very simple sort of test case to be like, all right, is this going to work? And then what we're going to do is we're going to write some code in here to be like, all right, cool. Let's just do it. All right, I'm going to hit refresh. Now, this could be because we haven't gotten to this part. Also, we could be overriding stuff down here. So what I'm going to do is with the before stuff, we know this isn't going to work. We tried, but it's just not going to work. Ah. All right. Done. All right, sweet. What font used in IDE? Ah, cool. Don't know. I think it's the JetBrains one, but we can find out very, very quickly. Settings. Sorry, this is a bit slow today. Settings. Hello? We got the beach ball of death. Oh, there you go. There we go. Let's type in font. It'll be under the edit appearance. Use custom fonts. Ah, no, it's not. It's Mon on Oki. I thought you had JetBrains mono. Yeah, me too. But no, I'm using Mon non Noki. Can I pronounce it right? No, I can't. I am terrible at reading. Mo no key. Right. Let's just copy that. Let me find you a link. And here we go. Sorry, this is very slow. I have actually clicked on send a message. It's not letting me paste it. This poor Mac. Give me 2 seconds. I've got my work laptop here, so I can quickly do this on my work laptop. Mon no key font. And then I can just copy this. I can paste it in. All right, cool. There we go. And welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my content. We are building a project management system. We're building in a new functionality called the scheduler, in which case you can schedule both tasks and projects. And hopefully in the near future, once this is done, requests for changes, but that will happen in a little bit. So yeah. All right. So now I've got to think. Let's hit refresh. So it isn't coming down there. We've got the scheduler frequency ticked. We've got a so we want to go down to the day model. That is not correct. If we have a look at the day, it's also got a raise 0. Okay, cool. So we're going to go back into here. We're going to scroll up to our computed. So we should be doing that. So I'm just going to go get day model, and I'm just going to wrap the little brackets around to be like, hey, this is a function. No, it doesn't want to function. So we're expecting a string array. Yeah. Okay. Yes. This is an open source project called Nearbeach. You can find it on GitHub. Just wait. Sorry, I'm gonna have to actually do this on my work laptop. Now the GitHub has moved, but don't worry, that will forward you to the GitHub. We also have socials. And if you want more information, we do actually have a marketing site. So yeah. I've been working on this for a number of years now. However, back in 2020, I was like, you know what? I've learned quite a lot. Let's just delete all my code. So I did. Actually, I deleted 95% of it. I should have deleted all my code. And I started rebuilding it up. And it wasn't until about at the start of our current 31 branch, that I was actually happy that we got back to where we were initially and so forth like that. We're now on the 31 branch, in which case we're actually building in new features and so forth like that. So we've got a couple of features that we want to build, and then we'll go into the 32 branch where we will deal with more bug fixes and so forth like that, and actually getting down a lot of unit tests and so forth like that. So yeah. So I've been a busy person. Yeah. Anyway, I should refresh. Scheduler frequency. We've got the day 0. Okay, new scheduler object. Let's go down into our data. So the get day model is there. Get out that day model, and it's all computers and stuff like that. But I don't think it's doing what we want. Day model is 0. Yeah, it's not doing what we want. Not a problem. All right, we're gonna be like, well, this isn't gonna let me down. I'm gonna undo what I just did. Delete those 3 lines, and I'm gonna go methods, and I'm just gonna paste those 3 lines right there. I'm then gonna add a comma at the end of it, and then I'm gonna wait for it to compile. Don't forget to drop. So what you can do, exclamation point drop, followed by your favorite emoji. We are trying to beat Nightbot here. I am going to do shocked max. So yes, down comes shocked max. Okay, this should have compiled by now, so I'm just going to hit refresh, and I'm going to hope for the best. No. All right. Damn. All right. Damn. Okay, let's have a look at our data. So under our data, we've got the day model. Yeah, it's just the function bound by get. Yep. All right. We actually don't want that. I think in this sort of case, I think we need to do something like that. Now we've got to wait another 15 seconds. Got a couple of oranges flying by. Okay, I'm gonna hit refresh. Okay. Oh, I should have looked over here. Perfect. This is what we want. All right, cool. So now what we've got to do is we've then got to put in the method we want to get to that data. So now we've got set day of the week. What we've got is, all right, so let's go down to our function. Let's actually delete this function. You'll see what I'll do in a second. I'm just putting it in alphabetical order. All right, we want to delete the contents in there. Default date is that. So, first thing is if this dot, this is where we look at our data. We go, all right, cool. Let's look at scheduled object results. Scheduled object results dot frequency attribute dot days of the week. That equals undefined. We just return empty, like that. Oh, and this can be 3 equals. Then we're going to build upon that. And that's where I go days of the week. Once again, if that's undefined and stuff like that, we just return an empty string. Otherwise, we then go and return this. And it is as simple as that. That's it. So, if we wait now another 5 seconds or more, who knows? This poor Mac, look at it. Look at that struggle. Oh God, look at it. All those CPUs used up. This poor thing. This thing's got to last me another 4 years, by the way. Like, all right, I'm gonna hit refresh again. All right. Could not read property of null in content. I clicked on that. Oh, no. All right. Is it having problems with this? All right. Let's console log this. Data. Okay, let's hit refresh. Let's hit console. So the data's, I don't know what happened then. I think maybe it just didn't have the whole thing compiled completely yet, and it's just thrown up an error. These things happen. All right, so that is correct. So we've got the start date, we've then got this. We've got to do the end condition, which is going to be very, very easy to do. So let's go up to data. So end condition, what we want to do is we want this dot scheduled object results dot, and I think it's, if we have a look at the data, let's go view. Let's go down to our scheduled. I don't have it. Let's have, oh, I've closed the database, of course. Ooh, oh, my poor Mac. That's actually heating up now. Oh, you poor thing. All right, so select everything from near beach. Object, not template, sorry, scheduled object, where 1 equals 1. I know we don't need the 1 equals 1, but I just put it in there. All right, cool. We're just having a look at this. So the frequency, we've got the frequency attributes, we've got scheduled object title, object template ID. For end date condition. All right, this one might actually have to be a function because we've got null for the end date. We've got number of repeats is -1. Yeah, I think this is one of the ones where I was like, all right, cool. This is the specific sort of functionality. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly write in this function logic. So we've got to go back here, and what we've got to do is this dot. Give me 2 seconds, sorry. Oh, don't delete everything. Just delete what I want. Get end date condition model. All right, and I'm going to copy that. We're going to go down here. We're going to be like, and what we're going to do is if it's number of repeats, so if, and this is where we've got this data, so if that is greater or equal to 0, then return, and then we know what the string is going to be. So if I actually change that to number of repeats, what I can do is I can just go into the schedule frequency, scroll down to end date condition list, end date condition, number of repeats. Just copy that. And that's what we're returning. All right. All right. If end date. So with the end date, it will actually have an end date. So if we have a look into here, I'm just gonna exit out of that end date. If I change it to no end date, oh, how does this work again? If end date is null, yeah. Okay. Just copying this. Got to put this in. End date does not equal null. Return. And then this will be end date. Just that was slow then. All right. And then just return, and then our default, which would be no end date. Like so. All right, that should work. Valid view expression expected. No. This should compile no matter what. Oh, 52 seconds. This code base is getting pretty big. I'm not gonna lie. We looked up number of lines in GitHub. Looked up the other day. Count lines of code in repository. There was a tool. No. Oh, well, doesn't matter. I'm getting distracted. Let's get back to this. So if I hit refresh. And I scroll up, we have end date set. All right, cool. Now, this end date was a fluke. But yeah, this is now set, which is great. I just need to set the end date, which I'm going to put here. Like so. That's all you really need. In fact, we need to make sure it isn't null. Oh. What would be the default? Hang on. Let's just delete these 3 lines. Let's scroll up. Let's see what I've got. End date model is 0. Okay. So what I want to do, I do want this. So get end date model. If this dot scheduled object results dot, ooh, it would be just end date, equals null, so it's not set or anything like that, just return 0. Easy. Otherwise we return, oh, that happened weirdly. Yeah, done. Cool. And that will update that. So we should have most of that done now. All right, yep. Cool. Anyway, with that, let's go find someone to raid. I'm gonna have to do this on the other computer because I don't think this computer can handle that, doing such a task at the moment. Oh, I could close something. It doesn't matter. But let's raid channel. Who can we raid? Ooh, cakes. What are they doing again? Tower defense programming. All right. Lynch makes getting all gooey. Oh, they're playing a game. Just double checking that they speak English. I do feel like this person does.
The way this works is...
All right, cool. They do. Raid channel. We want to raid this one. We want to start the raid. Yeah. All right. Cool. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for coming tonight. It has been wonderful. I won't see you guys till September. So yeah, I'm out of here for a while. Yeah, as for what's happening with Near Beach, I will be working on Near Beach on and off during my holidays and stuff like that. I do want to push a couple of bug fixes and so forth like that. I do want to get this finished. So there's plenty of time for me to try and finish this whilst I'm flying and so forth like that. So yeah, anyway, it has been wonderful. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming tonight, and I'm going to hit the raid now. So yeah, thank you.